Welcome guys to my FPL Game Week 19 team selection. Today's video we're going to look at how my team is lined up going into the deadline tomorrow, as well as how my team fared in Game Week 18. This video is brought to you by myself, FPL.CARNAGE, in association with GW19. So guys, in Game Week 18, my team scored a total of 67 points. I was on a point hit of -4. In goal, I had Robert Sanchez. It was really difficult watching them lose that game, to be very honest. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I feel like they had a couple of chances to have, sealed the game. Kudos to Fulham though for the comeback. Harry Wilson on the score sheet, on as a substitute, getting a goal and assist in that game. I think Chelsea let that game slip from their hands. Sanchez conceded 2 goals, but he made some saves, so 2 points from him. Gabriel in goal, my first defender rather. I brought him in for Woodfaz of Leicester City. Gabriel kept a clean sheet. He actually would have gotten like more bonus points, but he missed, a goal scoring opportunity. So he was knocked off the bonus point system. 6 points from him. Saliba with 7 points, got 1 bonus point in the clean sheet against Ipswich. Lewis Hall, 6 points from him in the game against Aston Villa. 3-0 win for them. Mbuemo, 3 points from him in their game against Brighton. I don't know what to think about Brentford as a side currently, attacking and defending wise. They have a few defenders out through injury, and I don't know that I'm enjoying Mbuemo's role when he plays as a wing back for Brentford. But yeah, 3 points from him. Odegaard, 3 points. He could actually have gotten a goal yesterday, but his shot got blocked. Could have gotten an assist as well. But yeah, 3 points from him. Mohamed Salah, is Mohamed Salah got a goal late on in the game, to get a point return, got 2 bonus points as well, so 18 points from him. Cole Palmer with the first goal of the game against Fulham, 10 points from him and 3 bonus points in that game against Fulham. Jackson, 2 points, got subbed off at 75 minutes or thereabouts for Nkunku. His minutes are beginning to worry me because when in the coming weeks do we see him get dropped and Nkunku gets a start in the Chelsea lineup? Although Maresca has mentioned that Nkunku doesn't really fit his style of play. Nkunku isn't a striker as well. Jackson is one of their like only natural strikers. His form has been like a bit of worry for me, but he does have an excellent away record. His next game is away to Ipswich, so fingers crossed for that one. Jao Pedro, 2 points. I've countlessly said it that Brighton's form currently isn't what it used to be. I think the lack of Welbeck in attack, he was the glue in the attack, right? And I think that he's just what they are lacking currently because they kind of create chances from time to time, but there's just no, you know, end product or something. They're not playing like the attacking Brighton that we saw earlier in the season when Welbeck was still in the side. Ishak got a goal. He got a goal ruled out as well. Could have been a brace for him in the game against Aston Villa. Got 1 bonus point as well. 8 points for him. I had Rogers on my bench with 2 points. Veltman got a clean sheet and 2 bonus points. Really great game for him against Brentford. He was really solid defensively. Robinson, 1 point from him. He got a yellow card and conceded in the game against Chelsea. So 67 points out with a -4. So I guess that's 63 points all out. Minor red arrow that took me from 234 to 240k overall world ranking. But yeah, that's what my team looked like in game week 18. So let's just look at what my team is shaped up, lining up going into game week 19. In goal, as always, I'm going to have Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez is playing away to Ipswich Town, right? I do think Chelsea should be able to get a clean sheet out of this one. Ipswich do, they have really decent attacking threats when they are home, when they play at home. We didn't see that against Newcastle because I think they had Delap suspended for that game and he's like their best player in attack. But I think Chelsea should be able to see this one through. They should be able to get a clean sheet out of this game. They drew their last game and lost. They drew the game before their last game and then lost their last game. I do think they want to return to winning ways, probably with a clean sheet. So Sanchez in goal for me. Gabriel is going to be my starting defender against Brentford simply because of his attacking threat. Pinnock is out injured. Ben Mee is out injured. Flecken is out injured. I do think that this increases their chances for Arsenal to score, from set pieces. Like I said, we saw Gabriel miss a really great goal scoring opportunity against Ipswich in the game yesterday. I think with the absence of players like Pinnock and Ben Mee, these are tall defenders that could actually, help curb Arsenal's set piece threat. I do think Gabriel offers more of an attacking threat in this game against Brentford. So it's going to be my first starting defender. I'm going to be starting Robinson at home to Bournemouth. I think it's a great game to start him. It's a home game. Fulham have been on great form. I do think it's a game he could possibly get a clean sheet or an assist out of. My third defender, I'm actually, a bit um, confused. I am going to start Lewis Hall. He's playing away to Manchester United, but Manchester United haven't been on, any kind of good form, right? They have lost their last two games and haven't scored in any of the last two, right? Um, Newcastle, on the other hand, have won their last two and kept clean sheets in both of them. And this is a game where Bruno Fernandes is going to be out. Ugarte is not going to be there as well. Newcastle are just playing, terrific football at the moment. I do see there as like a possible clean sheet there for Lewis Hall as well, even a potential assist. And I don't think I would want to double up on Arsenal defense, although I have Saliba on my bench. I think it's better to risk benching one and starting Hall ahead of him because one Brentford goal can wipe out the double Arsenal clean sheets, right? But taking a risk on starting Hall may just pay off. So yeah, my three defenders, Gabriel, Hall, Robinson. In midfield, I'm playing a 3-5-2. So my first midfielder is Mbuemo at home to Arsenal. He hasn't, gotten any goal involvement of late. Like I said, he's been involved in the wing back role for Brentford in their 3-5-2 formation. He is more potent when he's playing up top with Lisa. I don't know what formation we're going to see from Thomas Frank against Arsenal, but I want to bank on Brentford's home record. Although I actually have one free transfer, I do look at Crystal Palace assets this week as ones to look at. They are home to Southampton. They've been in, decent form as well. Ismail Sarr, Iberichi, these players come to mind actually. If I do decide to use my one free transfer, I may be moving away from Buemo to the likes of Ismail Sarr or the like of Iberichi Eze. Second midfielder is Odegaard. He's on set pieces. He's on penalties, nailed on minutes against Brentford. If Arsenal do get a lot of set pieces, I do think Odegaard will take quite a number of them. So it increases his chances of getting point returns. Mohamed Salah against West Ham. West Ham, a lot of injuries. Kilman, Fabianski, Sosek, Guido Rodriguez, Carlos Soler, they're all injured against the Liverpool side that are just on top form currently. Mo Salah is my third midfielder. I brought in Rogers for the game against Brighton at home. Duran is currently on suspension, which means Watkins is going to return to the side. Duran had better link up play, in my opinion, with Rogers. But I do think this is a game that Aston Villa would look to win, get back to winning ways. And Brighton, like I said, haven't been playing terrific football. Rogers could get something out of this game. Brighton haven't been, top notch defensively. And then my fifth midfielder is Cole Palmer away to Ipswich Town. Um, Cole Palmer should get something out of this game. He should. He was really great in the game against Fulham, although I think he was the one that caused the late comeback for Fulham. But I think we should expect something like of a haul against Ipswich Town for Cole Palmer. Up top, I have Jackson. Like I said, terrific away record. He should get on the score sheet in this game. I think he will be looking to get back to goal scoring form in this game, regain more confidence in the game. His away record just backs him. It speaks for him, in my opinion. Ishak away scored in back-to-back matches, broken the most transferred players curse. So far, so good. Like I said, he should have gotten a brace in that game against Aston Villa. Unfortunately, got one ruled out for offside. So this is what my team looks like. I have João Pedro on the bench. I have Saliba and Veltman on the bench, as well as Fabianski, who is out injured. Now, my captain this going into this week is going to definitely Mo Salah. He's on terrific form on that wing. I think he will cause a lot of damage, a lot of threats attacking West Ham. My vice captain is going to be on Cole Palmer. I think it's going to be a close call. I think a lot of managers are going to tilt towards Cole Palmer, seeing that it might likely be an easier game for Chelsea and looking to bounce back. But I think form over fixtures for this one. I would definitely pick form over fixtures. Salah is in the form of his life. So yeah, Salah is going to be my captain. Palmer is my vice captain. This is what my team looks like going into game week 19. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I'll do to get back to them as quickly as possible. This video is brought to you by myself, FPL Carnage, in association with GW19.